Today I am simply on a marble and slag hunt. There's a big old green looking piece of slag. That one's rolled around on the sides. That's a little too big. And when you try to break them up, they splinter like glass, because they are. There's another big green one. I still haven't put felt on my soles for the green rocks. I knew a girl once who people would say she's crazy because she had diamonds on the soles of her shoes. Check this out. A little black piece of slag. It's not cold. It's probably in the 50s. But I'm freezing. Yeah, I know there's a lot of trash in here. I didn't build this place. I just come visit it. The water's down a pretty good bit, which is kind of nice. What is that? Let's look a little closer. It has a little familiar look to it. There's a little well joint right there. I don't know what that is. Where'd it go? That. See, that has a familiar look too. What is that? There's all kind of what's of that today's. Name that object. What is that thing? Y'all gonna tell me and it's gonna freak me out. We better man purse it, harvest it, and keep it. I just about fell back there. I remember the day after last Thursday, I almost fell in another spot. There's a big old hunk of something. See, I'm only looking for slag and marbles. And I'm going to try to go a little slower. I don't have your sunglasses on. It's a little overcast. But I might put them on. Can I get a show of hands of who thinks we need sunglasses? I'm waiting. It's better that way. The bells will be ringing. Let's look around. Here's an interesting little piece of metal. No way, that's a toy. Oh. Is that the BM? Batmobile? It is. I think. Oh, it's a little chilly. We're gonna harvest that. Gotta love toys. Gotta. Oh, there's a crawfish. It's belly up. Must have been his time. I don't see anything interesting yet. I went ahead and put your glasses on. I put mine on too, because it is a lot better in glare reduction. It's pretty neat. When we walk back up, we'll check out this whole bank because it's falling. It may have been from the ice and the snow we got a few weeks ago, I guess. Everything might have froze and shifted. It's a tundra. Feel the tundra. There's lightning in the tundra. What is that? There's a rock. Yeah, there is a lot of trash in this creek. But some of it's fun, some of it's not so fun. That's a nice little green piece. Isn't it? Let's take it. Here's a big old crunchy black one. I'm not going to take that one. It's a little too big. I'm wanting the smaller, more pristine ones. I need to get back in a... there's another creek I know of that has a lot of... not a lot, but it has blue in it. That's the rare, as I have said in the past. This is interesting. Check this out. You know what that was? That wasn't brick. It just crumbled. I wonder if it froze and just exploded. And then fell out of the side here. Look at that. I don't know. Probably got the, hold on one second, I gotta change my position. Probably that brick probably had something happen to it that's similar to like hydrogen embrittlement. That's another story for another day. There's a lot of, oh, I can't pick it up. Railroadicana, you've seen that before. Railroadiana. There's got to be a marble in here. Right. Some people make like bottle trees. They get like different colored bottles and put them on trees out in their yard. Some people do it with plastic bags like this. Art is in the eye of the trash holder, right? Check this out. The whole bank on this particular section has fallen. It's been a year or so, but I did find a bottle poking out of a spot like this, just the tip of it, and then I got to do some excavating, and the whole thing came out. Man, this might be a spot to metal detect some of this. I wonder how many people who was building up all this for the, this was railroad tracks up above me. They're not there anymore. I wonder if there's any coins in there. All the trash slag that didn't turn to glass. Look at that. Isn't that neat? There's pieces of coal in there. I've actually found marbles like just sitting and stuck in stuff like that. That'd been neat to have seen that fall, wouldn't it? Maybe next fall. Good looking dish rag, little bleach. Little tender loving care. What are you? I believe you are a... Where'd you go? Oh, look. I thought it was a... Oops. I thought it was a piece to like a transformer, but I believe that is a piece to a toy car. It's the back of a Tootsie toy, probably. Place it right there. Would be awesome to get in here and just sift this, wouldn't it? I may have to do that. I may just have to set up a camp down here. Get me an Exploring Alabama Junior, put him in a spot. The problem is if one of us is upstream from the other, that big old brown piece of slag. Anyway, if I'm upstream from him, let's get it all wet. There you go. It looks better wet, doesn't it? You know, all the dirt from sifting will get down and hinder the progress of those downstream. Hey, there's a little hint of sunshine on my shoulder. Just my left shoulder. Pretty early in the morning. Most of the world's still asleep except that train that went by. You know why? Because he thinks he can. What is that? I think I have a feeling I've just harvested something of incredible significance. Okay, maybe not. That is a... Gotta let it clear. Piece of tile. Who will let that remain? See any marbles? It actually feels like a spring morning all of a sudden. The birds. And a little sunshine on my left shoulder. Yeah, I've never metal detected in here in this creek because there's so much trash that... Oh, wait a minute, I dig only trash anyway, so I guess it would work out pretty good, wouldn't it? The wall is falling. There's a piece of glass right there. Some old mixed with some kind of new. There's glass all in this bank. There's a blue piece of slag. Check it out. You may not be that impressed, but it is so hard to find this stuff. Look at that. Hey, that looks old. What is this? What does that say? But look at that first. Isn't it neat? We'll place it. Wow, river. It says R-O-M-E, Rome. And all I get is Rome. There's some words up here. Let me clean off a little bit. Oops. See if I can read it any better. Okay, that's it. It says Rome right there. And then it says registered across it right there. And then trademark across it right there. I think I'm going to take that just to try to figure out what it is. Come to me, Kelly Grippers. Let's keep moving. The sun has left the building and there is a breeze. So now all of a sudden, it feels like a cold fall day or a mild winter day. There's one little lonely pecan. you go to Mobile. See you later. Let me know when that gets there. Feel free to crack it and make a pie. Or just put it on a biscuit. Or one little muffin. Or a cupcake. You can put the pecan right on top of the cupcake. See what I'm doing? You gotta walk and hold the camera still. Otherwise, it is not pleasant to watch. And you gotta not fall down and slip off the rocks. And be prepared to grip something with your Kelly gripper. I know I've showed y'all these a million times, but this is the best gripper ever made. It's got like little teeny itty bitty lips on the end. Little kissing lips. And you can pick up a dime. You can pick up a BB. You can pick up anything you want to pick up. As long as you don't pick it up. As long as it's not too heavy. Ooh, I about fell down. The first one of these I ever got, Kelly sent to me. A viewer, a friend. From the World Wide Web. Uh-oh. Credit card. Maybe not a credit card. This one goes on a key ring. Come back. Power up, GameStop. Huh. I got tricked into that once. If you got kids, you have been too. I'm trying to get it off my hand. We'll place it in the man purse. Anyway, I was using crummy set of picker-uppers, and he sent me a couple pair. One for me and one for my bride. And I ended up breaking one of them. Then my mom wanted one, and my dad wanted one. So I bought several more. Oh, the link to these is on my description. We'll go around in a minute to the other end of this. Might be a little too dark to walk through there. Let me see. Nah. You want to go? Yeah, I'm going to take your glasses off. Let's go. It's neat, isn't it? Hello, hello, hello. I was in here one day and a snake went. That was summertime. So far this thing has not caved in on me. I need to take out my light though, because you never know if there's a hole that is opened up underneath you. So I'll do that and we'll be out the other side in a minute. Boy, you could probably get in here and swish. The only problem is, hey, there's sardines. Exploring Alabama Jr. loves little fish in cans. I think most of the fun comes when you open the can. Like sardines and all different kinds of stuff. Mackerel. Let's get through this thing. I don't know what that is. We'll leave it right there though. This thing's getting shorter and shorter. We're almost out. Let me get your glasses back on so you can enjoy the moment. There you go. Let's get out of here. See what's made it out the other side. Anything. It's neat, isn't it? There's several towns where I know every waterway that goes through them. Every creek, where they start, where they go, and where they end. I thought that was a knife. It's not. I'll tell you something interesting. If any of you are, oh, I about fell. If any of you are, what do they call people who go look around for animals in the water? Oh my goodness, herpes? No, herbivores. No, herping. Herpes is what you get from herping, I think. Many inner city creeks have soft-shell turtles in them. Explain that to me, if you want to. Like this one, I've seen soft-shell turtles in it. Some of my older videos, you'll see. My phone ringeth. Hold on. Let's just look over here. I would like to go all the way down, but if I remember correctly, it gets pretty deep. I'm going to take my glasses off my head. The wind is blowing a little bit. My nose runneth over. I did just get another haircut. Can you tell? I shaved a little bit too. Let's go. That's enough about me. Tell me about your childhood. Look at these wooden beams. Actually, that's the beam. I see a fork. Plastic it is. It's gonna stay. I'm getting a little nervous. I'm kind of far from my wagon. And I don't have anything to steal. And I locked it, which is probably a mistake. I used to never lock my wagon because if somebody wants to break in and see if there's anything fun to have. Oh my goodness, my phone ringeth again. Hold on. Oh man, you can't. Maybe you can see. Tell you what's scary. This thing, although it looks kind of high, well, it's not real high. This is about my head height. That's my phone. Look, that's how high it gets. Because cups get up in there. So this thing feels totally to the top. Hey, I found some bling. Little Mardi Gras bling. I can't get it out. It's stuck in the rocks. I did find a silver necklace in this creek. a long time ago. Hey, there's one of those little thingies. You probably could walk waterway to waterway and really seriously end up in Mobile. Whose are these? Nachos. Well, I'll leave them alone then. Also, it's not really a good idea to go out in a town you don't know and go jumping in a creek that you don't know where it goes, through neighborhoods or towns that you may not need to be wandering around in. Unless you're carrying a slim 40 in your pocket. But no matter how cool or how secure you think you are, even if you're carrying a pistol, the last thing you want to do is get into a situation that's dangerous or scary. Come on, it's like honking your horn when you go through a tunnel. Can you resist? No. Oh. I just about ate it. That little dance was right there. That's it. I've got to get some felt. Holy smokes, that made my back tense up. Felt like I was gonna have a baby for a second. Ooh, what is that? Nothing. I'm not walking through this. Oh my goodness, that thing was slick. Let's get back in here and go this way. I'm about to get hurt, huh? Oh, look at that. Oh, I thought it was a snake skin. It is not. All right, I'm going to get out of here and then we'll start again. We're free. I went to Dick's Sporting Goods the other day. They had a nice pair of like frog tog waders that were pretty expensive that were on sale for like $90. So guess what I did? I left them at Dick's Sporting Goods. My waders are great, but those waders had like rubber feet. I mean, not rubber feet. Felt. There's another crawfish. It's not doing well. I don't know, he may be just resting. I know what you're thinking. As much as I do this, $90 might be worth not cracking my head open, huh? I said, huh, like you were going to respond. Huh? Okay, nothing of any interest. I think I choose not to. I don't know, maybe just as easy to go back through there as it is to climb out of this gigantor ditch that I am in. I'll just go back this way. See you on the other side. I made it out. Now I'm back on the search for slag and marbles. Tell you what I'm getting kind of pumped about. I don't know if y'all know who One Republic is. They're one of my absolute favorites. And they're going to be in Atlanta in June. And I so want to go. But I'm not sure. I definitely can't take everybody from the crib, because when I go, I want to sit up close. My problem is, it's like my bride and I, we went and seen Jason Mraz, and he opened up for is it Blues Travelers? Is that a band? I didn't know at the time. I think that's the name of them. And when Jason Mraz got done playing, we left, and everybody looked at us like we were nuts. They said, "Man, they're about to play. Is Blues Travelers, is they the ones that do the harmonica stuff?" I don't know either. So we left because we didn't want to see the other band. I want to look at this bank a little bit more and see if there's anything interesting poking out of it. But I want to go see One Republic. That Joker can slap. Sing a song. And see, I looked in here a little bit. All the interesting stuff rolls to the ground. See some of the kind of stuff that's falling out of it. Okay, there's plenty in the water a little more. I thought I saw something, but I don't see it anymore. Look at this brown slag. Big old pieces. Took a million years for that to happen on its own. I just gave it a boost. Just a piece of twisted metal. Nothing more. I'm telling you, there's interesting things in these slides sometimes. And sometimes there is not. Let's check out this one. Oh, look at that. That's a piece of tile off Grampy's cabinet. We're at our bathroom. Grammy and Grampy's. Gotta be a marble in here somewhere. You know what I thought about? You know that red brick I showed you a minute ago? That was also a stone right there. Or a piece of clay that had been made into something many moons ago. I'll bet this, as well as that red brick I showed you, was up in a bank. And it had just been sitting there. The only reason it stayed together because it was in the bank. and then it broke free and fell down and disintegrated. It was no longer integrated. If you're bored, feel free to clock out and go look for another video. I'm cool with it. I've got to see if there's something interesting in this bank. Check this out. What'd that come off of? I think this piece of railroad track, Kakana. Or is it something off a stove? Like that's a foot or something. I don't know. I'm not going to harvest that though. It is not screaming my name. Whoa, I just about fell again. Felligan. The guy from England, his last name is Felligan. It's true too. Hey look, here's another one. A little pressure. Boom ba doom ba da. Boom boom ba da da. Boom ba doom ba da. Pressure. Hey, another pecan. Ooh, looks a little waterlogged. Yeah, that one's not going to be making it to Mobile. Bricks are neat too. They're like head stamps sometimes. If they have something written upon them, those do not. I'm almost to the end of my bank here. It is time to move on. So after all of that, what we ended up with was peace pipe. I know I've seen one of those before. Oh, it's got words in it. Maybe the words are on the outside. Maybe those are what? No, those are letters. I'm a little piece of a Tootsie Toy. We got blue. We got black. We got green. Power up. Let me try to clean this off, see if I can read it. Okay, never mind. It is just a bunch of numbers. Can you see them in there? Hey, thanks for watching my videos.